Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another interesting review and another Mittelfränkisches Landbier. This one is from Hechtbräu, located in the town Zimmern in Mittelfranken, and it comes in this NRW bottle, as you can see, quite popular bottle shaped for many breweries in whole Germany, and it's a very small brewery, only 250 hectoliters per year, and it's also a quite new brewery, founded 2011, but it's a really old-fashioned one in the term that it is brewing in a traditional way, traditional beer styles, traditional German Franconian beer styles. That's something that I like. Usually I'm not that interested in modern breweries when they are so-called craft breweries that is making not German, not traditional beer styles, but try to follow the trends and so on. But this brewery is definitely a traditional one in that terms, even though it was founded as late as 2011. And as you can see, I can show you the crown cap with no print. Here is the front label, the main label of Hechtbräu, and it's a Landbier unfiltered that I'm choosing because it's the most sold one from this brewery, kind of the Hechtbräu from this brewery. And here's the back label. Of course, I'm gonna read the information from that later on the review. But it really gives the impression of being an small brewery regarding the look of the label, in my opinion, of Hechtbräu, and that's what it is also. So I'm having very high expectations of it because the smaller brewery it is, the better it tastes in general. That's my experience. So always right time for Mittelfränkisches Landbier. This one is gonna taste really nice, I believe. So I'm gonna give you more information later on the review about the history of this brewery from the website. I'm gonna link to the brewer's website also in the description box below, so feel free to check out that as well if you're interested. But let's start with opening up the bottle of Hechtbräu Landbier like that, and pour it up, of course, for the beer style well-fitting glass. Always important to use the right type of glass for the beer style that you're reviewing from or enjoying. In this case, I think this glass fits really nice with the beer style. Like I think it fits nice with most Franconian beer styles, to be honest. And as you can see, a nice foam head. Actually, the pouring was a little bit too fast, so it's above the edge, like it's falling down here on the bierdeckel, but it really doesn't matter. That's why I'm using those ones, because that can happen. Anyway, it gives a real nice impression. Unfiltered Landbier with a 3-finger white foam crown, as you can see, really compact foam crown, and nice color of this Landbier also. And that's of course important while you pour to build up a foam head, because it unleashes the right aromas from the ingredients. Also, it's of course important to maintain this foam head while you enjoy the beer, because it keeps the right taste in the glass. That's what I used to say every time. So let's pour up some more of it like that, and we can take a look at the label once again. Meanwhile, we will wait for the foam head to stick down. Hechtbräu Landbier, and it says seit 2011 Hechtbräu Landbier unfiltriert. Bierspezialitäten aus der kleinen Hausbrauerei im südlichen Altmühlfranken. Landbier unfiltriert, naturbelassen, nicht pasteurisiert. Zutaten: Wasser, Grasmalz, Hopfen, Hefe. Hechtbräu Zimmern, Zimmern 59, 91788 Pappenheim. Hechtbräu Zimmern. Alcohol content 5.0% volume. That's of course really interesting information. I can show you the information that I'm having about this brewery from one of my books. This book by Markus Raupasch. A really great book about old breweries in Franconia. Here you can see also Hechtbräu Zimmern, looking like this, the brewmaster. Really small brewery, as I mentioned. Founded 2011, Bernhard Hecht is the brewmaster. 250 hectoliters per year is he brewing. Landbier Hell, Landbier Dunkel, Landweizen. The Klassiker is Landbier Hell. Of course, that's why I'm having it here on the channel. Also some seasonal ones, box and so on, but see if we can pour it up everything soon. Let's get the aroma also. yeah, really fresh. This is a really great example of the style. Yeah, really fantastic taste of this. There we have it all into the glass. Put the bottle right here meanwhile, and let's give it a try. The Hechtbräu from Zimmern in Mittelfranken, the Landbier. Prost. Yeah, definitely a really high quality brew, high quality raw materials, high quality brewing process. That's something that is fulfilled in the taste. Really fresh and fantastic Landbier, unfiltered, fantastic one. Really recommendation. Hope that you're going to visit Brew's website. Some short information from this Brew's website. Like every small brewer, Bernhard Hecht dreamed of having his own small brewery. After previous hobby brewing with friends in the little garden shed belonging to Paplo's grandmother in Solnhofen, beer was brewed in Detlef's Pöverlein's former co-shed in Hochholz. From this, Hochholzer Brauhaus developed over the time, which has now been run by Detlef and Kerstin Pöverlein since 2005. At the end of 2006, there was a happy coincidence that Bernhard Hecht was hired by Auch Engineering Geimersheim to further develop a fully automatic small brewery and make it saleable. In these 6-month activity, recipes were developed, brewing trials were undertaken, and the technology of the plant was revisited, resulting in the first fully automatic microbrewery from the mashing process to the fermentation process. In May 2010, Bernhard Hecht then had the opportunity to set up the system in rooms in his garage and to brew the Carpenter beer. After a veritable administration marathon, District Office, Main Customs, Food Authority, Chamber of Crafts, Hechtbräu was registered as a brewery by the Main Customs in Office in Nuremberg 2011 in January. Within the first few months, it quickly became apparent that the number of lovers and connoisseurs of similar beer was constantly increasing, so that in order to continue to be able to continue to deliver the Sein Hechtbräu to everyone, there was only one possibility: to invest in the brewing capacity. For this reason, in late summer 11, a second fermentation vat, additional storage tanks with a cold room were purchased, and investments were made in bottling, cleaning and bottling. In 2016, after his son Florian completed an apprenticeship as a brewer, his own label of the craft beers was founded, which he mainly takes care of. Hecht German Craft was born and representing the craft beers interpreted in a modern way ever since. Sounds great, of course, but I think that's it for now regarding Hechtbräu. Hope luck, and see you again in next of our beer review.